This is Salvador from Wrestle Vault, and right now I'm burning with anger like never before. WWE has done it once more. They've grabbed a situation that was already ready to explode and tossed a burning match straight into it. On yesterday's Monday Night Raw, in a moment that had everyone in the building jumping and yelling, CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion, came face-to-face with Finn Balor from the Judgment Day. And what came next? They made it official. CM Punk against Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber 2026, happening live from Punk's home city of Chicago on February 28th. But here's what makes me absolutely mad, everyone, and I know you feel it too because the comment section is already going crazy. WWE bosses tried to stop this fight. Adam Pearce, that company man, walked out with security like he was stopping a street fight, talking quietly in Punk's ear. "Don't do it, Phil. You've got Roman Reigns waiting at WrestleMania. This could mess everything up." Mess everything up? Are you serious? This is CM Punk we're dealing with, the best in the world. The guy who returned from a torn tricep, from 9 long years gone, from all the backstage drama that tried to destroy him. And now they're asking him to avoid a fight? From Finn Balor, the prince who turned into the demon? The same man who sent Punk crashing through a table and left him lying there just weeks back? No way. Punk stared Pearce right in the eyes, pushed the mic toward his face and said, "Book the damn match." The fans went absolutely wild. Balor smiled that evil smile, the one that tells you he's already thinking about how to end your career. And just like that, boom, it's official. World Heavyweight Championship up for grabs, Elimination Chamber, Chicago, Punk's own backyard. But let me say something right now, and I want you to leave a comment below if you agree. This isn't just a championship fight. This is WWE playing a dangerous game with their biggest star before the grandest show of them all. And if Punk gets injured, if the Judgment Day gets involved, if Balor wins in the biggest upset ever, Roman Reigns is smiling all the way to WrestleMania 42 while everything falls apart. We are diving deep into this one, everyone. Grab your popcorn because this is the complete breakdown you need to watch until the very end. Let's go back to exactly how this massive announcement happened, because yesterday's Raw wasn't just a show, it was a battle zone. The show starts with the normal opening, but then Finn Balor walks into the ring with the whole Judgment Day group behind him, Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan, the entire crew. Balor takes the mic, and his voice sounds full of hate. "Punk, you think you're the champion? You think Chicago's going to protect you? I beat you clean in Belfast. I put you through that table in front of your so-called fans. Now I'm taking what you owe me, a rematch for that World Heavyweight title at Elimination Chamber." The building erupts, signs everywhere, Punk versus Demon, and Chicago screams for Punk. But then Adam Pearce rushes out, mic in hand, looking like a worried businessman. "Finn, with all respect, CM Punk is already set for the WrestleMania main event against the Royal Rumble winner Roman Reigns. We can't risk him getting hurt in a title defense this close to the biggest night of the year." Security starts surrounding the ring like they're ready for a huge fight. The fans boo Pearce out of the arena. Protect the champion? Since when does WWE play it safe? This is supposed to be sports entertainment, not a safety plan. And then, here comes Punk, the second city saint, leather jacket on, best in the world armband shining under the lights. He doesn't speak at first. He just walks straight up to Balor, locks eyes with him, that famous smirk slowly appearing on his face. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Punk grabs the mic from Pearce. "You want to protect me, Adam? From him?" He points straight at Balor. "I don't need protection. I need a fight. Finn, you want this title? You want to prove you're better than the best in the world? Then let's do it. Elimination Chamber, Chicago, my city, my title. And when I beat you, when I send you back to that group you call a faction looking defeated, then I'll be ready for Roman at WrestleMania. Book it." The crowd reaction was massive, phones lighting up everywhere in the arena. Pearce throws his hands up like he gives up. Balor just nods, slow and scary, like he knows something nobody else does. And just like that, it's happening. CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor at WWE Elimination Chamber 2026. But why am I so angry about this? Because this isn't just a match, everyone. This is WWE taking a huge risk. CM Punk is the hottest thing in wrestling right now. He's the star. He's the voice of the people. He's carrying the red brand on his shoulders after years of boring shows. And they're putting him in danger against one of the most dangerous, most wild opponents on the roster. A man who loves chaos, who turns into an actual demon when the lights go dark. Let's talk about the history here, because this rivalry didn't start yesterday. It's been building for months. Go back to that important Raw in Belfast, Ireland, Balor's home country. Punk was coming off keeping his title, but Balor was hungry for it. The match was incredible. Technical excellence. Punk trying the GTS, Balor blocking with the coup de grace. But in the end, Punk kept his title, just barely. The fans were split down the middle. Irish fans chanting "Balor, Balor," while the Punk supporters stayed strong. And then, the attack came. Weeks later, after Punk kept his title against AJ Styles, Balor and Judgment Day jumped him. Table attack, Punk knocked out cold, blood showing. The message was obvious. You took something from me, now I take everything from you. Balor has been focused on this. He's been cutting promos about how Punk is overrated, how the pipe bomb time is finished, how the real future is the Judgment Day. And Punk, he's been firing back with that sharp tongue. "Finn, you've been chasing shadows your whole career. The demon? Nice act. But at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to show you as the average wrestler you've always been." This is personal. This is generational. Punk stands for the rebellious spirit that built this business. Balor stands for the new wave, the athletic, the supernatural, the group warfare. And now, in Punk's hometown, Chicago is going to be electric. The United Center is already selling out faster than tickets for a Bulls playoff game. Fans are traveling in from everywhere. This isn't just a title match. This is a statement. Let me paint the picture of what Elimination Chamber is going to look like. The huge steel structure, the pods, the chaos. But wait, this isn't an Elimination Chamber match. It's a straight singles title defense inside the chamber? No, it's a one-on-one inside that hellish structure. The chamber itself will hang over the ring like a metal beast, but Punk and Balor will fight man-to-man, with the added problem that Judgment Day will be waiting nearby. And that's where the anger kicks in even harder. The Judgment Day has been causing problems for everyone. They've held tag titles, messed with everything. What if Dom and the crew find a way to get involved? What if Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan cause a distraction? Punk could lose the title, not because Balor is better, but because of numbers. And then what? Roman Reigns gets a damaged champion at WrestleMania? The Tribal Chief already won the Rumble fair and square. He's been cutting promos about how Punk is playing games while he waits. If Balor wins the title in Chicago, the entire road to WrestleMania flips upside down. But here's the special twist that has me both furious and hooked like never before. This match is Punk proving he's the fighting champion, not the protected one, not the part-timer, the man who says, I don't avoid challengers, I destroy them. Chicago is his city. He was born there. He trained there. The fans there love him like family. Imagine the reaction when he hits the GTS on Balor in front of 20,000 screaming Chicago fans. Imagine if Balor blocks it with the Bloody Sunday and pins him clean. The entire wrestling world would explode. I've been in this game a long time, watching every Raw, every pay-per-view. This feels like 2011 Punk all over again. The voice, the fire, the I'm not like the rest energy. But Balor, he's crowed. He's not the shy Irish kid anymore. He's a killer. The way he moves in the ring, that speed, those hard kicks, the way he can turn into the demon mid-match, and suddenly the lights change, the music shifts, and it's like facing a different man. Let's break down the styles, because this matchup is a dream on paper. CM Punk, the technician, the striker, master of wrestling holds, the anaconda vice that can make grown men tap out, the GTS that ends careers. He's smart, he plays mind games. He'll talk trash the whole match, get in Balor's head, wear him down with kicks to the legs, target that bad shoulder from years of high flying. Finn Balor, the high flyer, the demon, speed like lightning, the sling blade, the 1916, the coup de grace from the top rope that looks like it breaks necks. And when he paints his face black and red, it's not just makeup, it's a change. He becomes primal, unstoppable, the kind of wrestler who can pull off miracles. Who wins? I'm torn, and that's why this has me so worked up. On one hand, Punk has to win to keep the momentum going into WrestleMania. A loss here would make him look weak against Roman. On the other hand, Balor winning the title in Punk's hometown, that would be the ultimate surprise. The Judgment Day celebrating in Chicago, while Punk scares at the lights. The heat would be nuclear. Roman would have to face a new champion. Storylines would branch in a million directions. But deep down, I think Punk keeps the title, barely. After a 25-minute war, after surviving the demon, after kicking out of a coup de grace at 2.9. Then, GTS, 1, 2, 3. Chicago goes wild, confetti falls. But the real story, the aftermatch. Judgment Day attacks, Punk fights them off, maybe even a hint of Roman watching from the entrance. The road to WrestleMania just got bloodier. Now, let's talk fan reactions, because the internet is on fire. X is blowing up. Posts like, Punk versus Balor at Elimination Chamber is going to be amazing, but WWE better not mess with Punk are everywhere. One fan tweeted, if Balor wins in Chicago, I'm done. Punk deserves the Mania moment. Another, this is why Punk is the GOAT. He demanded the match. Real champion energy. Even wrestling podcasts are losing their minds. This could steal the show from the Elimination Chamber matches themselves, one host said. And the anger, it's real. Fans are mad at Pierce for trying to protect Punk. Since when does WWE treat their top guy like this? Another post read, let them fight. The comments under WWE's official announcement are a war zone, half saying it's the best booking in years, half saying it's a setup for Balor to look strong in a loss. But here's what keeps me watching until the end, and what I want you to stick around for. The layers. This isn't just Punk versus Balor. It's Punk versus the system that tried to hold him back. It's Balor versus the story that he's just a tag guy now. It's Chicago versus the rest of the world. It's the old guard versus the new demon rising. I've covered every major announcement for Wrestle Vault, from returns to betrayals, but this one hits different, because in 2 weeks, we're going to see if CM Punk is truly the best in the world, or if Finn Balor is about to become the prince who defeated the king in his own castle. And don't even get me started on the rest of the card. While this title match steals the spotlight, the Elimination Chamber matches themselves are stacked. Men's chamber with Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes already qualified, women's with Rhea, Tiffany, Alexa. But this singles title match, it's the one everyone's talking about, the one that could change the championship picture. Punk has been on a roll since his return, defending against everyone, proving doubters wrong. Balor, he's been the ultimate opportunist, attacking when backs returned, building that Judgment Day empire. This collision was bound to happen. Imagine the entrances. Punk's theme hits in Chicago, cult of personality echoing off the ceiling, the best in the world chants. Balor coming out normal first, then the lights drop, the heartbeat kicks in, and the demon emerges from the smoke. Chills, pure chills. The psychology of the match will be fascinating. Punk will try to ground Balor, keep it on the mat. Balor will use the chamber walls as weapons, spring off the pods, turn it into a high-risk show. Every near fall will have the crowd holding their breath. And to finish, I can see it now. Balor goes for the coup de grace, Punk rolls out, Balor lands on the canvas, Punk hits the roundhouse kick, sets up the GTS, Balor blocks it into a small package, 1-2 kick out, Punk with the anaconda vice, Balor fades, it reaches the ropes, back and forth, then the big spot, Punk climbs the chamber wall, Balor follows, they fight on top, Punk suplexes him back into the ring, GTS connects, pinfall, Chicago goes wild, confetti falls, but the real story, the aftermatch, Judgment Day attacks, Punk fights them off, maybe even a hint of Roman watching from the entrance, the road to WrestleMania just got bloodier. This is why wrestling is the greatest, the unpredictability, the passion, the anger when they try to protect stars, and the heroes who refuse to be protected. So, what do you think, WrestleVault family? Is CM Punk walking out of Chicago still champion, or does Finn Balor shock the world? Drop your predictions in the comments. Tell me why you're angry, why you're hyped, why this is the match of the year. Share this video with every wrestling fan you know, because this story is only getting started. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We're going live with more breakdowns, more anger, more honest takes leading into Elimination Chamber. Like this video if you want Punk to keep his title, comment Demon if you think Balor pulls the upset, and share because the wrestling world needs to hear this. This has been your breaking news from WrestleVault. The match is official, the war is on, and I for one cannot wait to see the explosion.